I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it. Hello, everyone, on this beautiful and bright and fabulous Monday morning. How's everybody doing today? And yes, I do have the guest here and ready to go. Let's go through everybody and say hello to everyone. And first in the chat gets that pie point today is Moon Goddess Treasures. Congratulations, Crystal. And then we got Lucky Charms Wendy. Hello, Passports and Pizza Pies. Miss Jules. Sandy Kirk. Susanna's Chronicle. Hello, good morning and welcome. Everybody saying good morning to each other. Passports and Pizza Pies. Miss Jules. James from Mexico. Hello, and welcome. Good morning. Hope you had a good weekend. I saw some posts you did this weekend. So I think you were having some good times down there in that country. Down there. DC Sales. Hello, good morning and welcome. Sandra. Hello, and welcome. Good morning, everyone. Everybody's saying hello with flowers and hearts and all kind of goodies. That's why I moved down there. Johnny, first intro was good, but you don't need to. Okay. Thank you for your opinion. Flipping Goodies. Hello, and welcome. Tommy, the Bargain Effects. Hello, and welcome. Red's Outpost, Miss Sharon. Hello, and welcome, and good morning. And please, without further ado, please give a warm and loving welcome to Miss Out Country Styles, Miss Amber. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
So how was your weekend?
Pretty good. On Friday.
Come up this weekend.
What's that?
I saw a garage sale come up this weekend.
Yep. We went to on Friday. We went and hit a bunch of garage sales and killed it. Got tons of great stuff. And then Saturday we did a live garage sale, and the live was really fun, but we really didn't find anything, and that's okay. And then after that, we just kind of hung out and rode around on the four-wheeler and took a little break from work, and that was about it.
Hello, Natty Pie. Good morning. Now, which video was that y'all found those little snowmobiles?
The little snowmobile? Oh, that was yeah, the little short that I did. Yeah, that was one of the days we were out garage sailing, and Mike's like, "Pull over!" Like, okay. Like I had no idea what we were even stopping for.
And you said, "No, those are dirty. You got to clean them."
Yeah. Yep, and now my son wants to keep them, so we probably won't even sell them because he was really excited about it, and he's like just the right size for him. So we'll probably hang on to him at least so he can use them at least once.
Yes, small as I saw them, I figured it might have been for a kid. So yeah.
Yeah,
If you have any questions for Amber, feel free to put them in the chat. I know you just started recently, which I enjoy a lot of, is you know you're a reseller if.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about that and how and why did you start that?
Well, I was just trying to kind of, ever since I got into reselling, I've been trying to kind of figure out where is my niche on YouTube? What am I good at? What do I like to create the most for content? And I said, I want to bring some kind of comedy, and knowledge to people, or, something along those lines. And so I Googled one day, reseller jokes, and a few different ideas came up. And there had been one other YouTuber who had done that I saw at the time who had done You Might Be a Reseller. If I found out later that Commonwealth Picker also did one,
Yeah,
I didn't know that at the time. But I was like, you know what, this would be really funny. And I kind of just started going through different, jokes in my head and stuff like that. And yeah, and I just made the video once and people really enjoyed it. And I was like, well, this is going to be an every week thing. Let's start on Monday morning or Monday off with a little bit of reseller comedy and see where it takes me. And so far, everybody has really enjoyed it and participated and has gotten me a lot of good laughs. That's for sure.
Yeah. And how do you actually tell everybody a bit about how you get those?
How I did them?
Yeah, like when you do each video, where do you get those ideas from?
Okay, yeah. So sometimes I come up with them on my own, and then a lot of I like to have the the reseller community engage in my videos and interact with them. So I have people comment down below, you might be a reseller if, and then they leave their comment, and then I use that in a future video, and I put their name up on the screen, and I try to remember to put their links in the description. I have forgotten a couple times, trying to get better with that. But yeah, just to kind of promote other resellers and just kind of get us all, interactive together. And I'm still pretty new here in this community, so I thought it would be a fun way to get everybody to kind of laugh and get together.
That's the question. I need to go back to it real quick because my chat jumped. Where are you located and how long have you been selling?
I'm in Wisconsin, and I'm a baby seller. I have only been reselling about 1 year and 5 months now. I was watching Grimes Finds about 1 year ago. Didn't have any clue who he was. Didn't have any clue who the reselling community was. Never had even thought about it. And I was like, oh man, he can make some money off of a storage unit. I got to do this. And so I immediately bought a storage unit, and I fell in love with it, and I just didn't look back. I ended up losing my job due to COVID, so it kind of worked out because I was planning on leaving that job anyways, and I just started reselling, and I just taught myself everything over the past year that I could, So yeah, I'm pretty new at it still, but how
long have you been doing YouTube?
I've been on YouTube for actually 2 years. Before I switched my content to reselling, my channel was just kind of like an everything channel. It was like had some family stuff. It had some chickens. It had, planting pumpkins. It was mostly kind of a country thing, which is where the business name Out Country Sales came from. My original channel was Out in the Country.
Oh, okay.
And so I actually built up the channel before I was ever even a reseller, but I knew once I started reselling, I said, this is what my channel needs to be. I was like, I need to switch this over and see where it goes. And I'm loving it.
So where's your where do you primarily source at?
Right now, garage sales. It's going to be garage sales probably for the rest of the summer. I'm doing a giveaway with my garage sale videos each week. So that I wanted to make it a little more fun, so it wasn't just a garage sale video each week. But in the winter, then I'll go to like thrift stores mostly, and then we were buying abandoned storage units. But he's still sleeping. I didn't want to wake him, but yeah. Ever since COVID happened, the storage units around here have just totally sucked, and the people just jacked the prices up like crazy. We were getting huge units for like $60 before, and now it's hundreds of dollars, and I'm just not seeing anything good enough to bid on something like that. So I've kind of just put that off to the side and just kind of focus on garage sales for right now.
Right. Hello and welcome, Picky Nicky in the house. Up. Oh, top chat, live chat. Hope you didn't miss anything saying it. Yeah, make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. Also, in the description below, I do have Amber's information with her YouTube channel, and you're more than welcome to grab it there. Don't forget to put your links in the chat while we're talking and asking questions. You're more than welcome to let us know about a question you would like to ask Amber. Go ahead and put it in the chat, and I'll go ahead and make sure I catch that question you may have. Also, don't forget when you're dropping your links, go ahead and check each other's channel out. Make sure you're still subscribed to them. Make sure you're subscribed. So yeah, that kind of helps a little bit for everybody. Trying to make their goals. Like we all started with nothing, and so everybody's starting to help each other out and grow in this community. So let's continue doing that. So yes, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. It does help the channel as well. Let's see, who was it? Yeah, I caught him already. So what was the best flip you've ever done so far since you started reselling?
Oh, gosh. The first one that always pops into my head was this little knickknack I got, and it had like 3 little kids in it, and it was a bathtub, and it was a vintage knickknack, and it was like, I bought it for like, $2 or something at St. Vinny's, and I ended up selling it for like $100. And it was within like 24 hours. Like it was really fast. So it was like good money and it was really fast. So that's the first one that always comes to my mind is the little bathtub knickknack.
That is awesome. James has a question. Did you sell that big train set in profit?
No, we did not end up selling it. We ended up hooking it up for our light display. And I think we're going to do it again next year, but yeah, it was a pretty cool train. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll end up selling it or not. I really like it. I try not to keep things, but that was pretty cool. So
right. Janice says she's doing her first live sell and with babies. Thursday, 5/6 at 10 p.m. Night Owls. Yeah, I'm gonna be in bed at that time.
Yeah, I'll be in bed. I am so bad at night. I'm like, nope. After like 4, I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah. James says that was an awesome train set.
It was. It was really cool.
Also, don't forget to put your links in the chat. I see some are starting to drop their links, so everybody can do it. I was just kidding. Also, don't forget, if you have any special events coming up, go ahead and drop those in the chat as well. That way everyone can also save that as a reminder. Anything you have done with which one of the areas that you prefer the best as far as storage auctions, garage sales, or sourcing and thrift shops?
Which one do I like the best?
Yeah, like which one brings you the most joy when you do it?
Right now I have to say garage sales. When I first started, I was really into the storage unit thing, but it's been so long now since we've been able to do it. I am really enjoying garage sales. I love it. I could go out, Thursday through Sunday and do it every day. And there's just so much stuff for cheap. So it's great.
Sandra has a question. What is your ratio of bins, buy it now to auctions format on eBay?
Oh, I have no idea.
Do you do auctions?
Don't give me too hard of questions. I'm still new at this, remember?
You don't do online auctions, do you?
What's that?
You don't do online auctions, do you?
No. And on eBay, I think I have everything, buy it now. I think there could be a couple things on auction, but not many. I did an auction once when I first started, and it totally failed. So I think it kind of deterred me away from it doing it.
I think that's the same way too with me, because I did a couple items when I first started on the auction. That was by accident. I just then I said, well, let me try another one. And then you can't stop it until the day of.
No, you can't.
I hate that.
Yeah.
So I learned my lesson on that one.
Yeah.
Pearl is precious. Hello, good morning and welcome. If you have any questions for Amber, go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll make sure we get to them. LOL, James, my babies is not for sale. Free funds. Let's see. Stop, pull over, get that toy ski mobile. Yeah.
Yes. Free stuff. Yes, for sure.
Bill says here in South Florida, garage sales can be so expensive. People want like 30% in retail. Yeah. I have to say this weekend, I don't know if anybody does estate sales. we went through one Saturday and we went to one Sunday. And the one I went to on Sunday is my regular connection. When I walked in, he already knew my name and I knew who he was. He does the main auctions. And it was great, even though it was only for Sunday, like the one we went to yesterday. I was still able to do like a bundle deal because he loves doing that. And I wound up filling 2 large IKEA bags and a lot of other stuff that didn't fit in the IKEA bags. And pay like $205 for everything, something like that. Yeah. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of stuff that was still sealed, a lot of older stuff. And then Saturday, I went to one where it was my first time going to this company that has auctions and estate sales. And she, the minute we like clicked immediately, she wanted my information. And one of the ladies that was there asked me for a business card. So I gave each one. And one of the ladies asked me, she said, I can hear an accent. You're not from here. I said, yeah, I'm from Louisiana, but I've been here 2 years. And so, oh my God, you do cooking, Cajun cooking. I said, yeah, I even got a channel for that too. So,
that's cool.
And then one lady says, by the way, do you cook for large groups? I said, I've done it in the past, but not since I've been here. Oh my God, she says, I need to have you because we want to been wanting to do a Cajun cooking type luncheon. So
that's awesome.
Let me know. So yeah,
that's great.
It's one to connect. Yeah, you got to connect with people when you're out. So.
Oh yeah, I always have business cards on me too.
Yeah, the last one we went to yesterday was so funny. There was 3 large gallon-sized bags of jewelry. They had it marked for $60 each. So I already know the guy, so I know how he works. So at the end, he's adding up all my stuff, and the guy says, "Oh, by the way, do you still want those jewelry bags?" I say, "Oh, by the way, would you take 35 for them?" "Oh no," he said, "I got to get at least 50." I said, "Okay, then I'll put them back." Well. Okay, I guess so. Go ahead and take them for 35 each.
Yep. Better take
it. How it works. And it was only a 1-day sale, so yeah.
Yeah, better take it. Yeah, when we went to the garage sales on Saturday, the prices were so high. That's why we didn't really end up getting too much at all. Like, it was crazy. I don't think I've ever been, it was a citywide. And, usually I find a couple that, the people got their prices jacked up. But this was like every single one. I was like, holy cow, this city is crazy. Their prices are just, you guys need to start selling online if you want to make that kind of money.
Exactly.
It was crazy.
It's crazy on some of these places how much they want.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they do that. I don't understand the reason for it, but yeah, it is crazy.
It was crazy. I mean, at least the live was fun. Otherwise, I would have been really bummed because it was like, I was every single stop we went at. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, prices. Yeah, I don't know why people do that. It's a garage sale. Come on.
Right, exactly. And I think what it is too, what really burns my hide is when you hear people say, well, this is what it's sold. This is what's going for on eBay.
Yep.
And so I don't want to tell them anything different because of the fact that they're actually going by what's listed, not by what's sold.
Right.
And they even have a picture of it with the items. Like,
yep, I've seen that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like, no, that doesn't change my mind.
No, exactly.
Yep. Crazy.
And again, some people are like that because I guess with all the closing and things that happened recently with us in the last year, a lot of people think that they can still get it for those prices, and
yeah.
They're trying. At least they're trying. That's all I got to say.
Right. Yep. At least they're trying, but it's not going to work. Maybe every once in a while.
Exactly. All right. I just put Amber's link in the chat. If you're not subscribed to Amber, there's her link to her YouTube channel, and all of her information's in there. She has been updating a lot of her videos, so definitely go check it out. Maria from Carolina, lady, hello, good morning and welcome. Miss Mara from Buying Spaces, hello, good morning and welcome. I see we got a good bit of people now that I can probably start doing at least one of the drawings right now. I'll be doing one every so many parts. Can't chat, just listen. Well, thank you so much, Myra. Also clipped of a pirate. Oh, that's right. I just saw the thumbnails this weekend for that. Okay, let me share my screen. Now remember, you have to be here to win. So if somebody's not in here, then it's going to be next to you. Let's see. Right here. Screen share. Okay. I'm also watching YouTube on the other side, so let me get the wheel. All right. This is everyone on here. That's 81 names.
Wow.
This is everyone who either replied first in the chat when the chat goes live, or replies to a video that I either pre-record or when the live goes up on my channel. and we have a total of 81 this month. So there's been a lot of activity where everybody's going in and making comments and things like that. So remember, if you first, you get a point. It only takes one time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these up because a lot of people's names are in duplicates. For those who have been maybe actually going back and forth and answering or commenting in the videos right after each other. So let me show you what y'all playing for this round. This first round, we're going to start with Plain Jane box of 12 mini vanilla moon pies. This is going to the first winner. So here we go. Let's see who's going to be the first winner of this first month. This is all for last month, by the way, of April. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. Lucky Charms Wendy, are you in the chat? Lucky Charms Wendy, there she is.
There she is.
Congratulations.
Woohoo.
You got a box of 12 mini vanilla moon pies. Congratulations, Wendy. And remember, stay tuned. Oh, come on, work with me. There we go. Come on. There we go. Stay tuned for the next throughout the game because remember, there's going to be 3 total. I do have a banana and then I have a mint chocolate ready to go. Number 2. And also, by the way, I did take the suggestions from others who asked me to change my coffee to moon pies. If you look in the description, it now says, buy me a moon pie.
That's awesome.
That's great. So I did. So what is the best thing you've ever done so far? Let me rephrase that. What gets you out of bed every morning now that you've been reselling for the last year and a half, 2 years? When you I had a brain freeze squirrel moment. What is the main reason to get you out of bed now when you go to reselling? And also want to say hello to Gina. Hello, Gina. Key lime kisses. Hello, good morning.
I just love it in general. Like, I don't have any issues getting out of bed in the morning. I enjoy what I do. Got to make sure I get my packages to the post office on time, get out, source some more on, if it's a day I'm sourcing, or just trying to organize some of this back here. I mean, anything that, is related to the business, I try to work on every day. And I just love it. I mean, sometimes, I get a little bit tired and I'm like, oh, I don't want to work on this right now, but yeah, I love it.
Now, for anyone who is starting out, say they're just starting and trying to figure things out on what they should do, what is the biggest and one of the main tips that you would give somebody when first starting off, wanting to do reselling?
Well, because the way that I started off, I would suggest making sure that you have a little bit of money in the bank. We didn't have a whole lot, but it was that time of COVID and everything and losing my job. So it was a little bit different, but yeah, make sure that you have some money set aside in the bank because you're going to need to keep sourcing, to keep listing, to keep the flow going. And then make sure you have space. Like we started with storage units. That's a lot of stuff. We didn't even know what the heck we were doing, but we bought like 2 big tents and we have a big property. So we were able to, utilize that space. But yeah, I would definitely just make sure you have a little bit of money saved up before you go and like quit a job or anything. And make sure you have the space to put your inventory and yeah.
Now, if anybody has questions and want to find out anything from Amber, go ahead and put it in the chat and we'll go ahead and make sure it gets answered. Oh my God, I would love the space. Yeah. And again, for me, I'm the same way. I basically use my space that I have here. I refuse to go get an storage unit to put things in.
Yeah.
That's why I'm determined to list every day because that's the only way I'm gonna get through it. So
right, exactly. Yep. I try to list at least 5 every night. And I do it on eBay and Facebook. So I'm like, okay, that's 10 between the two, so I try to do that. Most nights I'm successful, and I usually, do more than 5. But sometimes I get tired, and I'm like, ah. But yeah, I just I'm not gonna get through it if I. And a lot of the junk that's back here too is like stuff my kids are done playing with. So I'll take all their stuff and I'll put it over in my desk pile because I can, if it still works, I can clean it up, I can sell it. So it's like I'm always getting stuff to put back there.
Jules says that, I'm in a tiny condo and I'm starting, but have no hiding area anymore. Sorry to hear that.
Yep.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hello. Good morning, Jennifer. No living space anywhere anymore. Yeah. And that's why I try to make sure everything is down here in the basement where I'm at. It's a finished, complete basement, so I use it as much as I can.
Yep.
I just refuse to go get a storage unit to put anything in the storage unit. Now, eventually I'm looking at getting, after we get our taxes and all done, we're waiting on that to get finished. I'm looking at getting a shed in the backyard, but that's something we want to pay cash for because I do not want to finance it. So that's why we wait until after the taxes are done to see where we at and go from there.
Yeah, sheds are good space for inventory. Definitely. I think we have 4 of them now.
I have a small one, which is all my gardening stuff and lawn motors and snow blowers and stuff like that. But that's enough for that one there with some storage area. But I refuse to use that as well until I can get an actual eBay shed. If I use just that. I have my inventory in a shed too, but I'm small, so I might need to expand it. Yeah. A lot of times you have to, as long as you keep putting the money back into your business and you get to make more, sell more, and then buy more. Eventually you'll have that opportunity where if you need a shed in your backyard or if you have the space to expand, then that's great.
Yeah.
Now, what is the biggest and the best thing you source for as like the 1-2 go-to kind of thing that you look for when you're sourcing?
Plush and vintage toys, or just toys in general. I like that's kind of stuff I really like. I think that's the stuff I have the most knowledge on so far, but I am trying to, learn about everything, not just toys. But that's definitely my favorite. I mean, if I go to a garage sale with a bunch of toys, I'm definitely not going out empty-handed or plush. So
well, I'm going to ask this question, which I think I might know the answer to from your videos. But what is your take on, are you still doing clothing?
Not really. No, I'm not. I have not had any luck with clothes. So right now I have my $5 t-shirt sale that I'm doing every once in a while because I got t-shirts because I love t-shirts, but I really have not had any luck with selling them online. So yeah, I try not to grab them unless I'm doing them for the $5 t-shirt sale. That's about it. Yeah, I just suck at clothes. I don't know why.
I thought that was the answer because I remember you saying that in one of your videos.
Yeah. And I try to learn more about it. Like the FI resellers, they do a lot of clothing stuff. So I try to pay attention, but every time I go somewhere and I see shoes or clothes, I'm just like, I don't know if that's going to sell. So I just never grab it.
James says, shelves, label them. You don't have to see everything. Make a spreadsheet. Make a one-note notebook.
Mm-hmm. I have 2 spreadsheets I have pulled up on my computer all the time. So hopefully eventually we'll get there. I mean, the room over there is a lot more organized than what's behind me with all my listed stuff. But yeah, I got to get the shelves. I think that's going to make a huge difference down here.
Right. Hello and welcome, JT. That's Jarhead, entrepreneur. Hello, good morning and welcome, Todd, the flippin' hustler. I just saw Nana Tink come in. Hello, good morning and welcome. Selling clothes, get a mannequin. I have one that I love. It was on sale for like $49. And what I like about it, you can take the arms off. That way it's easy to put the clothes on. Then you put the arms back in. You can even take the hands off. The head comes off. And there's so much you can do with it, and I love it.
That would make a little bit of a difference because then it's, the people can see how it looks. So
and what I like about it too, when taking pictures, when I use the measuring tape to show the measurements, after I do all my pictures on the mannequin, I take it off and lay it flat, and then I take it with the measurements. So that way that's in the pictures as well.
Yep, that's good.
Hello, good morning and welcome.
Morning.
I'm trying to move away from clothes. They're so oversaturated. Yeah, I've been noticing that. Donna's Diamonds. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. Aaron came in the chat early and I said hello during the chat. But hello, Aaron. Here's my channel. Where is it? Oh, there it is. He's starting to do some auctions now too. So definitely check out his channel. Everybody who's dropping links, don't forget to check out. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, hit that little subscribe button and notification of all. Good morning, Miss Number One. Let's see. Check out Aaron's auction at 7 p.m. tonight. What? I'll have to check that out.
Cool.
Yeah. And so if you have any questions for Amber, don't forget to put them in the chat. Also, don't forget to put your link in the chat as well so that others can make sure they're still subscribed to you. And if they're not, they can do that. And then hit the notification so you don't miss anything. Yeah. I'm not a youth holding fan other than shoes, hats, sports, memorabilia. Yeah, I'm the same way that I have. If I can find, for example, I have found like JCPenney's and Sears dress shirts, still brand new on the carpet with the pins in them and in a bag sealed, I'm buying them. Because I sell those really good and really fast. So nice. Definitely, yeah. Johnny,
I do okay with hats. I forgot about hats. I've been selling hats, so I will pick up hats. Johnny, I've sold a few of those recently.
Local or where did you buy it? I'm checking to get on somewhere else. Are you talking about the mannequin? I got that online. I've been looking for one that's on a stand, the metal kind, but it's hard to find. Like you were having fun, James. Yeah, he is.
For sure.
Yeah, I found mine. I want to say it was either, I got mine on Amazon. That's where I got that one from.
I wish I could go down to Mexico with James. He's always posting pictures on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Let's see here. I scored some nice cast iron this weekend. Video coming soon. I hear that. I got some videos I got to put out this week too on what I did this week. Yes, online. While I'm keeping. Yeah, like I said, I got it for $40. I want to say it was like $45 or $49 free shipping. So that's why I bought it when I did.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have any questions for Amber, put them in the chat.
I'll have to try and get. If I see one on sale, I'll have to get one. And
I'll only buy one, as they say, comments. I need to do a video on one I hauled this few weeks ago. Yeah, I will be doing 2 videos this week, and I have a third one that I got a surprise package in the mail, and so I know what it is, and I won't open it until I open it on camera because I know where it's going. So it's one of those boxes that you open, do a video, and send it on its way. Yeah, or you can keep it, but I already know who I'm sending it to. So that would be.
I got a new thermal printer I still haven't opened yet. I'm so used to going to the,
Which one you have?
It was, God, I know I wanted the Dymo, but I just couldn't see myself spending that much money on it yet.
Right.
So I haven't even opened yet. I can't remember what the name of it was. Let me see.
It's either going to be, let's see, the Rollo, the Dymo.
This is Ron RT. I don't know. Can you see it? I don't know if it's a good one, but I wanted the Dymo. What's that?
What does it say under the RT?
It's RONGTA.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. It wasn't one I had heard of, but it was cheaper, and I was like, well, I'll give it a try and see how I like it. And it's been here for like 2 weeks, and I haven't even opened it yet. This is the first time I've opened the box. So, yeah, I'll have to give it a try, though. We'll see if I like it or not. I mean, I think it'll definitely make a difference. You know, it's going to take less time getting it shipped out. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Actually, let's see. I got some comments here. Let's see where it went. Good morning, Peddling Profits. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. And, of course, if you haven't subscribed to Nana Tink, there's her link. She does an actual game night every Thursday with different guests on her show where they actually could come from the chat. And then she does a co-host with Victoria. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Best place to sell cast irons on. Yeah, I see a lot of those. Adam Hartman. If y'all haven't seen his new video, by the way, Adam, drop that link because you did your first. He did his first, and I have it saved in my watch later list because I didn't have time to watch it this morning with everything going on this morning. But I did see it where it's his first garage sale live video. So check it out. It just came out this morning. It looks like a Rolo, Nana says.
Adam, is it like a garage sale? Did you go garage selling, or is it your personal garage sale? Is that what it is?
Garage selling. No, I think he went. From what I saw, I think it's where he went garage selling.
Yeah, that's what we did on Saturday. It's a lot of fun.
This is Nana thinks it's a Rolo.
Okay. Is that good?
I love my Dymo 4XL. I love mine as well.
That's what I wanted, but I just didn't know, and I'm like, am I going to spend all this money on something I don't know about yet? I wasn't sure. And
did it come with the printing labels to give you an example of what you need? Is it the ones that fold like a card, or is it in a roll?
It's in a roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure whatever it is that you try to get the same kind of labels for that printer.
Yeah.
In case if something happens, they will warrant it for you through the company.
Right. I wonder if they.
Goody says that is an investment in your business, and it will pay you all back. It will.
Right.
In the long run, it will. Yes.
I'll see how this one works, and if I don't like it, I'll end up getting the Dymo. But
James, it was kind of like a printer. It's a 420 model.
Yeah, it didn't come with any rolls, I don't think. No. We'll see.
It doesn't come with a starter roll?
I don't think it did. I know. I'm kind of bummed about that.
Did you buy that off of someone or at a company?
It was on Facebook, so off of somebody. No, there's nothing in here. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his first sourcing video he did yesterday. So definitely check that out. Make sure you get the link in the chat for everybody to check it out. And there it is. I got mine saved on my watch load list. Rolo 420 printer is what James says that is.
Rolo 420.
So that means you can get the long ones, and it's like an accordion fold out.
Okay. I can see something inside. I don't know if there's a roll in there. Yeah, there's a roll in there, I think.
Let me turn it to the side. That looks just like a Rolo.
So is that a crappy one?
No, open it up and see if there's some labels in there for you.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. Nope, there is not. It's just one, like, test one. Just like one test one. That's it.
Oh, wow.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm bummed about that.
Picked up number 3.
Boo.
Scotch pot. What's wrong?
Huh?
You said, ooh. I said, what's wrong?
I said, boo. There's no labels. See, now I'm mad. I should have just went with the Dymo.
Yes, congratulations on your first one, Adam. Yeah, because the Dymo does come with one starter roll.
Yeah.
But I was able to buy the case. I buy them by the case now.
Yeah.
And that one roll lasts a long time.
Bummer. That's okay.
Good morning, mimicking you back by Silver. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. Let's see. Everybody just chat with each other. If you have any questions for Amber, put them in the chat. Dymo XL is so expensive that my regular printer. Actually, believe it or not, I got mine for $79.
Really?
My 4XL, I bought it right after Christmas, right after Thanksgiving.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the ones I were looking at was like 200, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not.
Yeah, I got mine saved on my watch list too, Adam. I saw it when it came out this morning. It's a circle and small letters. I hate autocorrect. Yeah, I do too. Good morning, Gina. Hello, hello. Welcome and good to see you. I just have 29 subs. Without word, here I come. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, you got to start somewhere.
He's always in the Holla Dollars every Tuesday and Thursday. He's on the brackets. He's participating. He's getting his name out there. So definitely go check him out. You would love it no matter what brand it is. Yeah, you're right. Once you start on those, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
No matter which one.
Awesome. That's good.
It does save a lot on ink.
Good.
Let's see. No, I love my Rolo, Team Rolo.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's all in your preference. Once you start using it, you're going to wish you had it long ago. But again, you only can get it when you can, you know?
Right. I'm sure. That's what I keep hearing. So.
T-Lam says, I know Joe's looking at this morning, almost 300 smackers. Smackers 199 is more than happy for half a price. Good morning, Angie, the Real Housewives. Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning.
Brittany's all up. Brittany all bossed up. Hello, Brittany. Good morning and welcome. Misha Renee. Hello, hello. Let's see. Thomas says labels for those are really cheap.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Those are the ones I'm not sure. I heard people say that they usually can get those through, I think, either UPS or one of the Federal Express, one of those for free. From what I'm hearing, I don't know how true that is because I've never done it. So I've heard people say that they do. So you might want to check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Good morning. Hello, Wendy. Yeah, it was windy pretty bad yesterday, but it slowed down. Dodging Gina, Sandy Kirk, telling everybody hello. I bought 6,000 labels for $30.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Wow, yeah, that's great.
Got 1,000 labels, 4x5, or that was 4x6. Yeah, it's a 4x6 labels, free from the UPS, delivered to my house. I thought I heard somebody saying that, and I thought it was you, Nan. I wasn't sure. That's why I don't want to point fingers. But yeah, she gets them for free through UPS.
Okay, yeah, I will definitely check it out for sure.
And then Thomas says he gets 60,000 for $250.
Wow.
If you're not a sub of mine, I highly suggest you come by. Because I'm having a great auction and fun projects. Okay. I know I'm sub to you. Let's see here. Chat is going fast. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat for Amber. Blurts. Good morning. Everybody saying hello. Misha. Chuck Backroad Bitter. Hello. Who's your lady friend, John? This is Amber, Chuck. I've been all out your eyes so you can see who he is. Good morning, Dina. I love the video last night. I just couldn't stay up long enough to watch it. Dina. It was good. I'm moving right along. Yes. Storming. Yeah, I saw Mississippi had tornadoes last night and this morning. So yeah, it's definitely in that area. Maybe it's a new thing. I just got them recently, and they have USPS disclaimers on the bottom. I know UPS, you can get them, from what I hear, you can get them for free. I have my Rolo up for about 8 months now. Yeah, because she actually gave hers away when she got her Rolo, a new one. No, it was a GoPro. There's so many things I'm trying to remember, and it's like sometimes you can't remember them all.
No.
It's hard sometimes.
It is. It's hard to remember everything.
So I know your husband Mike does this with you, and I know he has his own channel. Do y'all tend to go to the same, when y'all go to garage sales, are y'all always searching for the same thing, or does he have his own niche separate from what you do?
He has a completely different niche than I do. I am not interested in anything he does. He's always looking for tools, anything with a motor, anything that he can fix and make run. We picked up 2 lawn tractors last fall, I believe it was, and neither of them ran. He just got them running and sold them both last week. So those were really good flips. We didn't pay nothing for them. But yeah, we always go together. Like, he's always with me when I'm going to garage sales and thrift stores and stuff like that. And we love doing storage units together. We were both really into that when we first started it. But yeah, we look for completely different things, and I get really bored by the stuff that he does really easily. And I'm sure he feels the same way about my stuff. But yeah, it doesn't stop us from, working together. He'll come down and he'll help package, my stuff that needs to go out, and I'll go out to the garage and help see I wouldn't say help him, but see what he's doing. So yeah, completely different, but still works well together. So
right, Nana did put that out. By the way, Angie Reseller did hit her 1,000 sub giveaway, 1,000 subs this weekend, and she is doing a Rolo giveaway party.
Wow!
She did a video on it yesterday. It came out last night, so definitely go check it out because it did happen yesterday. She's giving away a Rolo, brand new, in that box.
Nice.
Check out her video. She's going to do it sometime this week. She didn't say when, but it will be this week.
Nice.
Let's see, I use UPS too. Actually, there's no way to know the labels I have are UPS ones. Good morning, Patty, girl hustler. Patty. Good morning, hello, and welcome. I'm shipping right now. That is awesome. Yeah, I've got my orders pulled. I just got to pack them now. I did real well.
I gotta go post office today.
I bought 19 of the same Funko Pop, and it's just so weird that I just listed those last Tuesday or Wednesday, and 10 of them sold the next day.
Wow!
I just sold another 3 of them, and now I got 6 left. It's like, wow, that was quick. I didn't expect it to go that fast. I paid $5 for them and selling them for like I think $25 or something like that a piece. I was like surprised. Yeah. Let's see here. Party James. That's why I cut off the disclaimer at the bottom of the. Oh, I didn't know they had them on there. Cool. Yeah, I even sold a model kit that I bought from Ollie's Wholesale. I
lost you for a second.
You're back. And I sold one of those again this weekend too. That was sold for $32 and only paid $9 for it. So every now and then I do pay up for little things here and there, but yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop the chat, the link to the video live stream. That if anyone would like to come on and have a conversation with us and ask and communicate with us here live and promote your channel, there's the link. Let me pin it. There it is. Okay. Now it's there. So yeah, also flipping sports guy. That is Mr. Paul. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Boris and Natasha. Hello.
Guys.
Hope you're all having a great day. Yes, we are. I've been pretty busy, but yeah, it's a good day.
It's Monday. Mondays are always a good day.
Yeah, especially when you got all the kind of stuff you got to do from the weekend, sales, package. Yes, I got a lot to do, but I got a lot of drafts done, so I got to get that ready too. I just saw something that somebody said, Boris and Natasha needs one more for 700. What? Put your links in the chat, Boris and Natasha, so everybody can go check to make sure they're still subscribed to you. I've been noticing that this weekend when I thought I was subscribed to somebody and I went to their video live this weekend and it said I wasn't. It's like, okay, what's the deal here? Because I watch their videos on a regular basis, so that I don't understand. Amber, the kids, Mike must be up stealing the internet. Oh, that's they're saying that's why you're glitchy. You still there? I think she's frozen. I think she froze. I think she's frozen. Yep. She froze. Antiques got a live sale tonight. There's her link. Let's see here. There's their link. Let me make sure I am still subscribed. And yes, I am. Actually, you're at 700 now, Boris and Natasha. Congratulations. Because I am still subscribed. Close that one. Close that one. There we go. Let's see. Perfecting Pearls. Hello. Good morning and welcome. No problem, Brand. Go to the phone. Everybody saying hello. You're welcome, Janet. Everybody saying they subbed. Definitely check because we know how that goes lately. Just check to see if I'm back. And there she is. She's back. There you go.
Good.
Oh, it's James. Hello, James.
Amber's trying to come back.
Yeah, she's trying to come back. She froze. She's having internet issues all at once. Let's see that. The trade-off for Amber, the live is a cool, please. Yeah, and I'll open the chat within the first 45 minutes to an hour after. That's what I've been starting to do since last week. And I hope everybody enjoys the new thumbnails because I did change those as well. Sandy says, I am your 700 sub. Congratulations. She's back. Not yet. I'm waiting for her to come back. She probably has to reset.
Yeah.
I tell you what, while waiting, I'm going to do another Pi Point giveaway. Remember, you have to be in the chat to win. And the next one is banana 12 count mini moon pies. Sorry I'm late. You're all right, Mark. I'm going to do another Pi Point giveaway. Let's see who will win the banana box of 12 minis. Lindsay Ann, are you in the chat? Hello, Kevin. Welcome, Native Pies and Doodads. Everybody saying hello. Good morning, Kevin. So do we have Lindsay Ann in the chat? Let me bring Amber back while I'm waiting to come in, if they say they're here.
I'm back.
She's back. All right, the winner of this round was Lindsay Ann. Are you here in the chat? Lindsay Ann, are you here?
I don't think I saw her this morning yet.
I haven't seen her either. She's not coming up. She's not coming up in the chat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, when I put at, she doesn't come up. All right, then that'll be it for that one. Let's remove that and start another one. Remember, this is a box of 12 banana moon pies that we're giving away this round. You have to be in the chat to win. Two hip chicks, Dawn and Mary, are here. Dawn and Mary, two hip chicks, are y'all here? Actually, that's birds chirping.
Yeah, it's not cricket, that's birds.
That's chicken.
It's not coming up. 10.
Little chickens.
9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And that one's going away as well. So let's spin again until we get somebody that's in the chat.
Yeah, whatever, Kevin.
Patrick Murphy, congratulations. Are you here? Patrick Murphy. I don't see him in the chat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll take that one off the board. Let's see who's going to be the next chance to get.
Oh, sure. I
know I saw next was Pam passports and pizza pies.
Yeah.
But Pammy, are you here in the chat? Usually she's here in the morning early. You saw that, huh, Kay?
Yeah.
All right, is Pammy here in the chat? No, I don't see her name coming up. Yeah, I love hearing the birds chirping at 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm outside walking the dog at 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Oh, and there's Patrick. Good morning, Patrick.
You came
a little bit too late.
Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we go on to another one. You have to be in before I count down to 10.
Oh.
Oh, that's great.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
That's awesome.
Congratulations,
Hey,
Patrick.
Patrick, are you here? Are you still here?
Patrick, are you still here?
I hope so.
That would be funny.
That is funny.
Patrick, are you still here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
You left that fast.
Uh-oh.
Yep, he's here. Patrick, this round you are the winner of, you got the luck on this one, a box of Banana Moon Pie 12 count. Congratulations.
Yum. Oh, the banana pie.
That's
Good.
never happened before where somebody has their name and then they come right back and it's again. So it was meant to him to have it. So congratulations.
That's
And
funny.
also hello and good
That's
morning
great.
to I saw Kajun. Was it Kajun or Glenn? I'm trying to remember which one just came in. Papa Smurf, hello, and welcome. And Swamp Picker, Glenn, hello, good morning and
Hey,
welcome.
Glenn.
So good to see y'all. So if you have any questions for Amber, she's the morning guest of today. Please put it in the chat. Also, the link is at the top pinned if you would like to come on and talk about your channel, promote your channel, or anything in that manner. So how are things going for you this weekend, James?
Good. I think I'm doing stuff, but I don't know what.
Good morning, Virginia.
But yeah. I have to go to the bank today, get some cash out of the ATM, and drop laundry off at the lavanderia. That's it.
Oh, okay.
My plan. That and mangoes that are falling.
Right. And again, don't forget to put your links in the chat. And if you have anything special going on, put that in the chat as well. Also, I do have the Holla Dollar Money in Motion from last Thursday posted. If you go to our group, Facebook group, it is in there, and any other groups that are on Facebook. I did Thursday after the show, I did post the 2 brackets. We already have a winner for 1 bracket. We're just going to finish the other one tomorrow. And it looks like if everything goes well, we will be starting round 4 tomorrow after the first one finishes the brackets, and whoever wins out of those 2. And if Pammy's in the chat, when we do that, then we'll go ahead and do that competition to see if she keeps the title or does somebody else take it.
That's so cool. I wish I could do that with you. But I'm always picking up my kids from school during that time. So I'm always driving. Like, darn it, I'll let it play and I'll listen to you guys for a little bit, but I'm always in the car driving.
Now, because we started every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. What time do you usually get home?
About 3:45-ish.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's too late.
So I didn't put it. Let me get the
Hammer,
link.
when you guys picked up that train and set it up, and you were going to set it up, take pictures of it to list it, did you ever list it at all? And
No.
Okay.
No, we just ended up using it. We put lights around it and put it in our Christmas display, and it looked pretty cool.
I know when you first found it and saw it, and you were going to go back the next day, I thought, I don't know if it's going to be back the next day. But,
right. Yeah, but it sure was. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. I don't know if I can get rid of it. It's pretty neat. So we'll see.
Okay, I just put the link in the chat for those who may have never done the Haladala yet. There's the
You
link
put it
for
in
the
the
video.
private chat.
I'm sorry, what?
You put it in the private chat.
But also put it in the chat too.
Oh, okay.
I did the chat first, then I put it in the private chat so I can grab it again later.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I know if, hey, Johnny, I'll let you know. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that way I don't forget, because in case if I have to do it again later and somebody says, where's that video, I can just copy and paste it from the private chat. So yeah. So what is the I'm trying to think of another question for you. Anybody else have any questions?
You sell mostly on eBay, right, Amber?
Yeah, eBay and Facebook Market.
Are you going to start going into Amazon at all, especially with the toys?
I I've been told that I should, but I have not yet. But yeah, I'm sure at some point I will venture into it. I'll have
Julia,
to
put your link in
start
the
paying
chat.
attention to more of those kind of videos, people that do that, and kind of see if it's going to be something I'm going to be into. But yeah, I have been told when in some of my videos when I show certain things, I've had people tell me that I would probably do better with it on Amazon. So
especially those toy ski mobiles. They're big items, but
so when you're doing,
those will probably just be local. But
are you primarily on Amazon or eBay or both?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm on eBay and Facebook Market.
Oh, so you're not on Amazon yet?
Not yet. No, okay. I've been told that I should, but I have not done it yet.
Okay. Now, have you thought of, or have you done in the past anything like that has to do with those return pallets, like from Amazon or Goodwill or anything like that?
No, but I would love to. When the storage unit started getting crappy, I started thinking about getting a pallet, but we have not done it yet. I've been on a couple sites, but the ones that I were on, every time I looked, they were sold out. They were gone. So you have to. I don't know what sites are the best ones to use for that. I haven't looked into it too much, but I know the one that I was on, every time I went on, it would say sold out. So I was like, okay. So then I kind of, drifted away from that idea. But yeah, I would love to. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Now, have you ever done any regular online auctions from like those online platforms?
Nope. I know I've been hearing a lot about HiBid, and I think that would be fun, but I have not checked it out yet. I've been just hitting the garage sales. It's just garage sales for me right now.
Yeah, I was so happy this weekend when we had two different, one each day on the estate sales.
Yeah.
Because the interesting thing is that we didn't find any until we started driving back or going towards the estate sales, which was both days were like 45 minutes away. But there was so many signs for garage sales. It's amazing.
It is. They're just everywhere right now. But yeah, when it gets towards the winter again here, I think pallets and checking out HiBid would probably be a good idea, because then I don't have to go out in the cold. So
right, exactly.
I don't like the cold.
I have another question when it comes to y'all sourcing, and then do you have like a set space where you put all your inventory, and does Mike have a separate space for his, or y'all just mix it all together?
Nope, all this junk back here is all mine. All of his stuff stays in the garage, because that's basically where he works. Because if he's working on a machine or something, he fixes it up and then just posts it up for sale on Facebook Market, and then people come by and he takes it right out of the garage or the shop. He calls it the shop. And that's where all of his stuff is.
One of the things I learned from buying storage units is you never need another source. They provide everything from what you can sell and what you need for and that's so true.
Yeah.
Wow. Here's like
there's so much stuff. Everything.
Good morning, Justin.
Do storage units again. That would be eventually. Right. Every once in a while I'll look, but I'm just not seeing anything that it's gonna make me enough money, and they're jacking up the prices on it. It's crazy.
What is the one grail thing you would look for that maybe you haven't found yet that you would love to look for and find?
Oh gosh. I don't know. I don't know a specific item. I am just always looking for that, especially when it comes to storage units. I'm always just looking for that one big item that's going to make me some good money. Nothing like specific right now. Just something that's going to make me a lot of money.
Flipping Goody says Amazon is getting a lot harder to sell on non-gated Child Protective Act. And wow.
Okay.
The non-gating process it is such a joke to begin with. But yeah.
What is?
Yeah.
What you said, James?
Oh, the ungating process for when you're selling on Amazon. Each category has certain ones that have restrictions, and you have to be ungated. You have to have it to where they have to know that you're a legitimate source of a distribution type thing. But when in the beginning it was so moronic how they did it. If you didn't get ungated, just call up and get somebody else, and they'll do it for you. When we were deep into that group, and we were buying truckloads of product and selling pallets to resellers. And we also had one of our partners, she did ungating for people and was making a killing doing that for people. She stopped doing reselling and just did ungating for people. So just knew the process down pat.
Right. So Catholic says,
you have to get receipts and show that you have multiple things of an item that you're purchasing and have a source for.
So Catholic says everybody should know that his number one target is always gold.
Yep. I think that's usually when it comes to storage units, definitely.
Yeah. And as far as when you're sourcing though, is there anything like, for example, I know you said you try to stay away from clothing. Was there any one thing you don't source at all, period? Don't want it, don't like it, don't like to deal with it?
Mostly just clothes, I think. I think that's the main thing that I stay away from, other than t-shirts. But yeah, clothes and shoes. I just haven't had any luck with them. So I just, after like a few months of not having any luck with them, I was just like, I'm not going to look for them anymore, unless I really, really see something that jumps out at me. Like at the garage sale the other day, it was only like $2. There was some vintage NASCAR jackets, I think they were. And they were selling them for super cheap, and I was like, yes. So those are good jackets. Those were, they were at least, one of them had been from at least the 80s, I think. So I have to look at them again. But yeah, unless it really, really pops out at me, I think
Flipping Goody says, I buy direct from Hasbro and some other companies and still hard. Being part of the time is causing me issues as just not to have the time to invest in the paperwork. Yeah.
And I hear a lot of people say that. Our partner, she made such a killing on doing it because people would pay her, $1,000, just to be ungated in one item, in one category.
Right.
So, and sometimes they wanted to be ungated in everything. So it's a process.
But makes more money.
Tell everybody a little bit about, because I see we got a couple of new people that came in and they may not know about your channel. Tell everybody a little bit about, what did you start with this when you go garage selling? And I think you mentioned this weekend that you're probably going to do it every other week on these new drawings that you're doing on your videos when you go sourcing on your garage sales.
So I'm doing a giveaway at the end of each garage sale video. I think it's going to be on Wednesdays. I'm trying to get a consistent schedule here. But yeah, what I want you guys to do, like when you watch the garage sale videos, at the end of the video, I have you guys vote on the item that you want to be in the giveaway. And so then I can look back and say, okay, this one got the most votes. This is what's going to be in the giveaway. And then you get yourself entered at the same time. And then a couple days later, I'll do the drawing with the little wheel. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that on every garage sale video. Probably, I'm thinking every Wednesday. I'm hoping to do it every Wednesday. Okay. So we'll see. But yeah, I just thought it would be a lot of fun to have the audience pick the prize that's going to be given away. Just to get them more. I just like getting them involved. Just interacting with people, and I figure, I'm going to garage sales. I'm getting this stuff for really cheap. Giveaways are always fun. It always gets people involved. And like, what's better way to let them choose what they're getting? So
that's one thing I have to say. When I watched that video you did, and it was amazing how you had the majority of the votes, or the majority of the higher votes, were the main, like the games that was sealed and the plush and things like that. It's amazing.
Yep.
Everybody might not know what are you doing as far as this new other program you're doing called You a Reseller If. Tell everybody a little bit about that one.
So that's a video I do every Monday, and I just wanted to have some comedy, and I thought it would be another good way to bring the community together and get people interacting on my videos. And hold on one second. My dog. Nope, go outside. I didn't want him in here trying to freak out about the chickens.
Right.
What I do on there is you say you might be a reseller if, and then you leave a comment, and then I will use your comment in a future video. And I just like to puts your name up on the screen, and I'll put your link in the description so that I'm giving, my subscribers and my viewers, promoting them as well, and also bringing some comedy to the reselling community.
And you never know. I'm trying to get you back over here. You just never know if your comment is going to make it in that video. So definitely be part of that, because that is fun and it's amazing, and it's just interesting how everybody comes up with these good ideas. Hello, Misty.
They make me laugh so hard. I mean, some of the comments I've gotten are just hilarious. I'll be laughing about them for hours later. I'll be like, Mike, look at what this person said. This is hilarious. It's so me.
Exactly. Yep. And I love it, because that's the great thing you're doing now, and I like it because, again, I'll read some of the comments that are in your videos, and it's amazing what people are coming out with. It's like, that's true.
Yeah, it is. They're so true. It's great.
Boris and Natasha, they said, very generous of you what you're doing. So awesome. Please, I still want to buy those Looney Tune mugs.
Oh, I have a funny story about the Looney Tune mugs. Okay. So I actually still have them. No one claimed them. So I'm going to have to change that when I do my giveaways, that you have to be in the chat to claim it. Because I didn't do that the last time. And the person who won them never claimed them. I don't have any information. I have no way to contact them. They aren't a YouTuber, so I don't know who they are. I've seen them comment on my videos before, but I don't know them, So I actually still have the Looney Tune cups, and I'm thinking about throwing them in the next giveaway just because no one received them. So I'll probably add them in there.
So that's going to be that little clickbait of, okay, you got to come watch it if you want them.
Yep. And you got to be in the chat.
What, James?
I'm going to have to take off. I got to go to the bank and drop off my laundry.
Okay.
All right.
Well, have a good day.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
I'll see you guys
later.
Beautiful there.
Yes, don't forget, today is Mindful Monday, every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Check it out. There's the link. Jennifer's very quick at putting those in there, so don't forget and set your reminder. She said, I claimed them.
I know you did. You claimed them a few times.
Let's see here. Just kidding. Kajun, good morning. How are you doing? Good to see y'all. Yeah, later, James. Don't work too hard and don't have too much fun. Anywho. So the link is at the top of the chat. If you would like to come on in and have conversations with Amber, have any questions, put them in the chat, or you can come on. It's up to you. And if you don't want to come on with your camera, you're more than welcome to leave it off and use your emojis. That is not a problem. Again, don't forget to put your links in the chat so everybody can check out to make sure they're still subscribed to you. If you have anything special coming up, make sure you drop it in the chat. That way everybody can check it out. So was there anything like for these new eBay resellers or Amazon or some people do them on Facebook Marketplace? What is one of the biggest things that you would like to share as far as your knowledge on selling for items that may not stay in your store long enough? And what is your goals that you do when you're listing those items?
What are my goals when I'm listing new items? To make sure, like my personal goals, like I just want to make sure that my titles and my descriptions, like when I first started, just because I was teaching myself everything, I wasn't really good about the brands and, getting all the information, the exact information I needed for people to be looking up my stuff. So I'm just really on top of now about making sure that my titles and my brands and everything is correct and in the description and all that stuff. That's kind of my personal goal when I'm listing, and then just making sure that I do it, every day. Try to do it every day. What was the other question you asked?
Do you set yourself goals in the week as far as? Yeah.
What's that?
And the other one is, do you set a goal for the week as far as your listing numbers for the week on your platform?
Not like a specific number, just to make sure that I do it every day. I have a calendar that I do every Sunday night, and then I write down what I'm going to do each day. And I always put listing, because I do it at night. Like usually when I'm just kind of like relaxing in bed, I'll list. So I do that every night. So that's the last thing I do. And that's just my goal right now, because I'm trying to get to 500 listings in my eBay store. I'm not sure where I'm at on Facebook Market. There's quite a few there. because I started there first before I was on eBay. So there's quite a few out there, but I'm trying to get up to 500 because I feel like if I can get up to 500 listings, then I'm going to get more of that consistent sales. So that's kind of my goal right now. And I'm just, I think I was just over 200 last time. So, I mean, I'm getting there, but you have to list. And that's definitely something I've learned over the last year or so.
So what is your thoughts about doing drafts? Do you even do them?
What's that?
Do you do drafts, and what is your thoughts on doing drafts?
I usually don't. Usually I try to, because for me, I would feel like I'm going to forget it if I don't put it up right away. So I guess I personally wouldn't do them. But every once in a while I will if I notice I don't have the right information sitting next to me, because I have a notebook where I just kind of keep all my notes in and stuff. So yeah, if I don't, I will draft it and I'll get the information I need to make sure I have the right brand, the right year, whatnot. So, but normally I think I have everything kind of with me when I'm doing it, and I just post them right away.
Right. Hello and welcome and good morning to Philly Flipper. I just saw the thumbnails this morning. He is starting a listing live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Check it out. I'm going to drop your link. So what's going on, Louise?
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, Louise.
You guys can hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Oh, good. No, I'm on the computer. You will not be able to look at me. Just my beautiful star with the nose picker on it. So. Just wanted to say hello to Amber and you, Johnny.
Hello, Louie.
Good to hear you guys having a good conversation. I love that. Yeah, I love what Johnny was mentioning. We all have like the potential to like keep these ideas for a weekly goal, but I always say those weekly goals lead you to your monthly goals. But I think that they're not achievable. I always try to emphasize this. I break it up because if you think about it, let me just put it this way. I have like this concept where if you look at it in a different way, sometimes it helps break up the monotony, but it also helps you see and think about it potentially clearer. Like, so I say, do you have a daily aim, as opposed to, I don't like to keep using the word goal because it kind of like it's run into the ground, Ooh, I hear a dog.
Yeah, I'm going to go check on him quick. Be right back.
Okay. But
one thing about the goals, though, for me is I usually break them down like what I want to do for the month. And instead of looking at it as, okay, that's my larger number, I'll break it down by the 4 weeks in a month. And then I'll break that down to the 7 days a week. And then that breaks it down to me of how many I want to do per day.
Well, it's like, because if you look at the whole, most people either get overwhelmed or just kind of go, oh yeah, that's my goal. And then they don't know how to chop it up, which is you're referring to, which I think is very, very, it's important. It's an urgent thing. I think you need to break it down. And if you can't see it by week, how are you supposed to see it on a daily basis? Because, and it's not a bad thing if you don't meet that daily aim. It just shows you, okay, I'm lagged. Guess what? I got a little catching up to do, but if you look at it as like, today's my aim, because if you're an archer, using those bows and arrows, you're going to try to hit the target as much as possible. It's basically like using a to-do list. If you can scratch as many of those off, great. And if, and what you do, you feel, I don't need to tell you, it just brings more mental well-being to you, like less stress, less just, like, oh, good, that's done. It's like, off your shoulders. But also it's not a bad thing. You just carry it over to the next day.
Yep.
Well, that's why I always make a comment when people ask me about it. And I've always said it a couple times here and there too as well. I set my monthly goal, but instead of me looking at that goal first, after breaking it down by the amount of weeks, by the amount of days, then I know, okay, this is a smaller, doable type goal. If I keep up on those smaller goals each day, then I know that I can accomplish the week. And then if I keep doing that every week, then I'll accomplish the month that I'm looking forward to. But if I don't do it, then
it's really important you do that, I think. Yeah, and it's like, I'm not trying to like give recommendations, but if I had to suggest anything to especially like new resellers, but let alone seasoned resellers, we may think we have it all the time, but like, I don't think so. Because once you start doing it, find better charts, find better eraser boards, find better, whatever works, whatever place that you can function and get it to like where it's all about your product flow. can you get it out there quicker and whatnot? Well, then set up a better table, set up better lights for your picture taking. But I always say, have an accountability board, unless you're that type of person that don't learn or think in that way. It's like, fine, use it on your phone. If you're still a sticky note person, doesn't matter. Just do it,
Right.
But you got to do it.
Too, if you set your goals small enough, that way you won't be disappointed in yourself if you don't make it.
Yeah.
But again, if you start small and you start making those goals, then you can go ahead and say, okay, I've gotten this. Let me try to go a little bit higher. Then I maybe
I'm glad you
said
that.
Goal. Yeah. Yep. It's important to do that as low as you have to.
And especially if you're starting off with this whole concept of, I want some mini aims throughout the week. Well, I always tell people, just have 3 priorities. Now, like, there's people that, like, I had a girlfriend, she would freak out because she had to write it all down. But then that overwhelmed her, because then she'd look at the list and go, oh my effing Lord, and it's like, this list is, I'm like, yes, but now take that list. You have it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to brain fart and go, oh, I'm forgetting something. I handed her a highlighter and she just highlighted 3. I said, tackle those 3. But I tell you what, by the end of the week, she was done with everything except for maybe 1 or 2. And she was like, that's okay. Those can wait till next week,
And just like for me, even though I've been doing this for a little while, I'm very organized when it comes to things. I write it down. And when I'm done, I put an X through it. Go to the next thing. And it's good to write down. And then this I can just throw in the recycle bin when I'm done, because I use old printable paper that I might have used it messed up or whatever. But then I can throw
it. You know what I do too? Before I throw it in the recycle bin, like on those things, I take digital snapshots and I keep them in a file just in case I go, what was that? I know it was in August. I remember there was this goal, but I can't remember how I put it, because sometimes something works better than another month. And then you kind of go back and you trip up.
And a lot of times it's best to write it down so you can physically see it. Yep. And if you want to help yourself by being accountable for it, I've seen a lot of people do videos on it just so they can hold themselves accountable for it, because they're trying these little small goals to turn them into bigger goals. And so that's the best way.
Yeah, speaking of accountability, whatever is going to get you to reach that end of the week, finalization of like, I met my goal. But like you said, some people need tangible reminders. I'm a sticky note person. If I don't have sticky notes, I go through them like crazy. I don't care. I put them on stuff that I'm selling. I write a note, make sure to take sticky price tag sticker off, because I'll forget, otherwise you stick it in the envelope and then somebody goes, God, what a poor reseller, just little details. So
I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do it again.
Talk about it. Yeah.
I like what Boris and Natasha puts. I'm not sure which one's here with us, but part of setting goals is always start also in a map it out in details. That's what steps are you going to take to get to that goal? And that's why it's important to write it down.
That's what I do with everything that I write down. Yeah. That's how I do it every Sunday. I just, because all my little goals during the week add up to the bigger, goal at the end of the week and everything I want to get done. And then I also put all my bigger goals. I always keep them written down above my small weekly goals so that I can still see them and I don't forget about them and I know what I'm aiming for.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And I learned that you have to kind of do that with your business. And then you got to remember we're family, people. We have families, we have lives, we have communities that we partake in. So you have to have another list almost for your household or stuff. I say, like, what am I going to mow the lawn?
I have a completely other calendar for my family stuff. So like if any of my kids have doctor's appointments or anything like that, that's where I put, that stuff there.
It's imperative, right, Amber?
Huh?
Yeah. It's imperative, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Otherwise I would go crazy not knowing what was going on.
Johnny got in trouble with his significant other because he didn't put it down on his date night. And he says, you forgot, And so he had to write his little priority, like, okay, date night. There it is. Boom.
What is that?
See, there you go. You got a goal for the end of the week. One date night.
I'm gonna tell you what I do though. I usually, because Robert's usually off every other Friday.
Oh, excuses.
When I set my goals for the week, I typically use Monday through Friday to get everything I want done during the week, because usually on the Friday that he's working, I'm actually working the whole day as well, just like I would on a regular day. And on the weekends, I usually work, and not every weekend he's got off, because lately he's been doing a lot of weekends where he has to work. So those days, that's extra for me. So I make sure I get my extra drafts, or I get my other extra listings, or get extra things done, or extra pictures. Because that way, on the day that he is off on the following week, I'm ahead of the schedule of what I want for that month. And for me, I do it by the month, and then I break it down smaller. For me, that's where I get my time to spend with Robert on those weekends, because I know he gets home about 5:30. So usually by 6 o'clock, I'm done. No later than 6.
Then you guys have your quality time,
Correct.
Amber, that's when Johnny's grabbing all his scarves and hats and shoes and throwing them in the car and head to the hills. Let's go. Ready to get out of the house.
I don't know about all of that, but yeah, okay.
That's what I try to do, by I try to be done by dinner time. If we eat around 5, I'm done working for the day. That way we can just hang out, watch some TV, relax, with the family, or just me and Mike or whatever.
Well,
we're gonna try to start doing
It's harder for you because you have the kids, and you have to set that time aside. You have to.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad, if I'm working all day and I don't barely say anything to them. I mean, now they're back in school full time, but when they weren't, when they were doing virtual school, and I would go all day, we would barely even speak because they would be in school and I would be working. I would feel bad. No, I need to make sure that I get done at a certain time each day so that we can, even if it's just a 5-minute conversation with each of them, it's just to have that little bit of time each day. I think it's important.
For me, I usually am done by 12:30, 1 o'clock with the goals I have for the eBay store itself. But at the same time, I'm also tagging and inventorying things for my antique booth for every Friday that I go to the antique booth.
That's another thing all by itself, huh?
Right, and then I do all that within that time, because after 1, 2 o'clock, depending on what day it is, like Mondays, I don't come back on until 5 for the bingo for an hour. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's usually from between 3 and 5. And then on Wednesdays, it's from 3 to 5. And then on every other Saturday, I do the Royal Auction. So even on Fridays is my biggest day where I get a lot more done, because I want to get that done before 2 o'clock. That way, when I come back after taking a lunch break or whatever, I also make time for a break. Go out and bring the dogs, go walk outside with them, get away from the eBay and eat the whole thing. And you have to at times, because if not, you're going to break yourself down.
Yeah.
Can I stop you there? I want to interject real quick, because you said that's a good point, Johnny. I'm listening, but you're saying go back to Mr. Bill's comment, because like you said, if you don't do that, you're going to break yourself down, or you could have a breakdown. Is that was it Mr. Bill? What was it that he said? Something about he gets overwhelmed, trying to do all these. Is I struggle with goals. When I don't reach them, I get overwhelmed. You have the tendency to shut down. And it's true. That's where, and I think we talked about this a lot last year. And I think it's a good thing to talk about before summer comes, because we're already in second quarter. Do you know what next quarter is? It's called Get Your Butt Together, because Christmas and November and October is coming. I don't think a lot of us are keeping our eyes open, that there's a potential for burnout. So as resellers, right now is when we're getting ready for third quarter. So if you're not thinking about it, not planning, making those aims so you can reach those goals for the potential future, some of it's just planning. For me, I have my biggest struggle is organization. And so it's I have to have an accountability board, or it just, it's for our well-being, sticky notes, whatever. And then Nana said, everybody does it differently. Everybody learns differently, whatever works best for them. And I think that's a great point.
It is.
It's a really good point. So,
what works for you doesn't work for me, because I'm very organized.
Everybody's business models are different. Yeah, but everybody has different personalities. Go ahead.
And everybody has to work what's best for them, because granted, we all may do something different. What's good about doing these morning shows and helping the others that are new is that they may say, okay, you do it this way, Amber does it this way, and then you do it this way. Well, maybe if I take a little bit from each one of them, that will work for me.
Well, and the nice thing about it is it's a good reminder, whether you're a lurker or somebody just to at least try to have potentially some involvement and interact a little bit.
You have to have some type of balance in your life and in your workspace, because this maybe somebody is doing this part-time, whereas some of us are doing it full-time. So you find what's best for you in a way. I call it time lockouts, where you take, say, an hour, just strictly lift. or take an hour and strictly package or do your orders. And if you want to have pictures and drafts, then you take that and do a flat hour time slot. So that's like breaking it down, saying, this is what I'm going to do that day. So if you get into a routine, then that way you can do that every day, and then you better start making those
routines. Great. I think routines keep our mental well-being at the peak of strength.
I have to have routine. Like I don't know what I would do if I didn't have my daily routine. I wouldn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing because you lose track. And but I mean, you can have a routine and then break from it once in a while because emergencies happen or you get whatever. Like I just need some quality time with my children or something.
Exactly.
And I think it's it's good for that. So I think, hey, thanks for talking about that. This is probably some questions I'll bring up on Mindful Merchants. Shameless self-promotion. And
there you go. Don't forget to put the link in the chat. Also, Stacker says that I have a different system, and that's good for everybody as long as you find out what works best for you. No system is wrong. It's because everybody does something different, but whatever works best for you is always the better for you. And there's Mike.
There he is. He just woke up, I think.
Who's that dude in the background?
He doesn't even look awake yet.
What's that badass shirt?
I know he said he wanted to come on with me, but you were sleeping and I didn't want to wake you up.
Does that say Slipknot? Oh, dude, I gotta steal that shirt from you. I just found one this weekend.
We have a couple of them, I think.
Yeah, this is not the original. I have an original, like, late 90s.
No.
Wake up.
Yeah. I also have the pentagram about 12 inches on the back of my calf tattooed.
I wish I had my visual. I'm sitting right next to a Slipknot shirt. Yeah.
Nice.
And like Boris from Natasha says, the time blocking is a great idea because there's a lot of people who do that, and that helps them. And then again, shut down is all other distractions, complete tasks as assignment. And that's what's good about time blocking, because if you do that, that can help you in the long run to where you can start saying, okay, I can get this done by this time. The more you do it, okay, then I can add this to this time frame. And that way it helps you during the day. But you got to remember to take those breaks.
Johnny.
Yep, I'm bad about taking my breaks. I keep trying to tell myself, because my breaks, I like to go for a walk around our property just to make sure I'm getting exercise and I'm getting outside enough. And it will be 3-4 hours, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I never took my morning break. I'm really bad about that. So that's like one of my main goals right now is just to give myself a break.
Yeah.
Well,
Louis?
No, I was gonna say, can I use you as confession time real quick? You need to put on your priest collar. So it's no. Speaking of breaks, no, like I gotta say, this last weekend I just probably yesterday, like I totally confronted myself, like, damn, you need to stop, because I was going like 18-20 hour days and it was like non-stop. But those are the potential days I can only source, which are, there's a certain fashion I have to do it where I go, they only put out product at certain times. So it's like, it is a grind. Yeah, I get it. People say, our game is a hustle. And I mean, we do have to hustle, but learning to grind. And like, so what I would do is I would take breaks where I go, like if I'm at the Goodwill bins or something like that, it gets crazy in there. It's dusty, it's dirty. You got, you can catch yourself getting low blood sugar in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
For sure.
One of the good things too, though, for me, I know I usually, I look at my time frame like after the morning show, and I usually go ahead and go upstairs, walk the dogs. I'll give myself some time to move around and other than what I'm doing. But I usually keep some type of protein bars or something that I can do a quick snack on that's a healthy snack.
And you're like ready to punch a 99-year-old.
What? What you said?
What? I totally, everything froze up over here for a second. I'm sorry.
I heard something about a 99-year-old.
Where were we? Yeah. Some about I was like, when my low blood sugar gets so bad, I'm ready to punch a 99-year-old lady.
Okay. I understand now.
Sorry about that. I've been frozen for like 5 seconds. But anyway,
Jules says I'm supposed to be doing other things right now, but this channel is amazing to learn as a newbie. Love you, Johnny, and all for y'all sharing. And that's what this is about, because we do have a lot of new people that come in here and they get overwhelmed when they first start off. Because I know for me, I was hungry to learn. And everybody's like that. They all start somewhere. But a lot of times this will be part of what I said before. I may do something a little bit different or totally different than James, but then each one of us do something different. If you hear what each person does, you may be able to implement it into what you want to do and accomplish.
Yeah, you have to pick and select what works for you. We were, we're being redundant and saying that, but try it on, and then down the line, change once in a while. Try something new, because one, it can change it up, and then you go, hell no, I like what I was doing. Let me go back. If you're a creature of habit, especially if you're a creature of habit. Hey, listen, my internet's giving me crap, and I got to finish wrapping some.
What I saw those lives you did this weekend.
Oh, I know. I only did one, and that was Thursday or Friday, wasn't it?
Was that what? 12 hours? Was it 12 hours or something like that?
I have about. Oh my gosh, I probably have about 80 pounds of clothes I have to go through.
Oh my Lord Jesus!
No, thank you.
Yeah. So I got to get off here and start segregating all the smalls, mediums, larges, extra large, triple X. Got to show love for the big boys.
Yeah, you're right. And so good luck with all that done. And don't forget to talk a little bit before you leave about your Mindful Monday and who's your guest today. And
real quick,
any other thing you have going on this week before you leave?
Yes, I'm going to take a mental well-being break. I'm going to stop and eat, and make myself a good dinner. I'm going to block out that time, because I'm important, and you're important as a reseller. Look at my circle flex. Just kidding. So long story short, I just like looking at this circle flex. You got it seriously. On a serious note, you guys, we gotta just remember, we're resellers. We're human. We have our lives. Stop for the important things.
Yeah.
Drink your water. Exercise.
You just have to fuel your body up, regardless on how much you're doing. You have to properly fuel your body.
That's another thing I have a problem with. I don't eat.
And I tell you, you want to lose weight or you want to, get healthier, you got to eat 3 meals a day.
I am
6 meals a day, even if they're small little meals, but you starve yourself and everything.
You know what I learned to do is when I go out sourcing, I have, those things called Cliff Bars?
Yeah, I just got one of those. I haven't ate it yet, though.
I bought a box. Now, as a reseller, I went to my local grocery store. They had a box of whatever they put in, 12, and they were fresh. And it doesn't matter. You just find a flavor you like. They got so many different. I keep them. I keep 2 in my car. I bring one in my little satchel backpack that when I go out and source. And I'll tell you what, I'm the kind of guy, I get up, wash my face, drink some water, do what I need. And I'm out the door putting my shoes on, zipping my pants up. I'm gone. It's people don't get it. I'm constantly. You think everybody jokes, oh, there's Louis. He's never going to shut up. It's that my mind's racing to get to the next deal. If you don't hustle, what does Matt part-time picker say?
I don't eat it. I'm so bad about it because I'm constantly I got to do this, I got to do that. So then I forget about eating, just like my breaks, and that's I got to start eating. It's
Amber, real quick. Here's my challenge for you, my reseller challenge. I'm going to show some reseller love here. Okay. Is down as your weekly aim. Every day you have a little snack, whether it's cut up carrots, celery, whatever, or some some crackers on the side. Keep them next to your desk. Stop if you need to stop for 5 minutes is not a lot. Just go get a healthy glass of water or whatever you need to drink. And put some goodies next to you, little. It could be healthy, like a bowl of almonds or something like that. Just so you're there and you're snacking on them lightly, because when you're going, it kills you. So
it does. I think that's why I struggle in the afternoon a lot, because I'm not eating in the morning, so then by the time the afternoon comes around, I'm exhausted
but part of that
not fueling myself.
Write it down that you're not doing it just for you. You're doing it for the kids. You don't want to chew your husband out. You don't want to bite his ear off. It's
right.
But long story short, I got to run today. You guys meet me at Mindful Merchants. It's on my channel. We have, guess who today? We have Cheap Finds, Gold Mines. And then I want to know, are you guys available next week? Next Monday?
Wait,
yeah.
Yeah, next Monday.
Okay.
Mondays are good days because I don't have to take the kids to school. So.
And it's not until what are you guys Central Standard Time?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be 3 p.m. your time. Is that good, or is that work?
Nope, that works because there's no school Mondays. So
if we can shorten it, if you guys need to only make it 45 minutes, whatever works for you. I'll be in touch on Instagram. All right.
Okay, sounds good. All right. See you later.
Before you
Thank
leave,
you, Johnny.
Louis, Nana said he does. Once on a video, he forgot to put his pants on when he was running out the front door.
Yeah, you can see my butt crack out my boxer shorts. I mean, it's like, say no to crack. And on that note, peace and love.
That is
Thank
scary.
you guys. I really enjoyed talking to you guys.
Bye.
And I'm going to steal that doggone slip knot. I'm telling you, I'm going to steal that slip knot. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
Should put it up.
Oh Lord! All right.
No, that's not the original. Is it?
No, it's not the original one.
The original,
but it's just one of the newer ones I'd gotten. But the pentagram on the back of this one matches the back of my leg.
I'm a t-shirt. Oh man. Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Peace and love, you guys. Take it easy. Remember,
all right, later.
Goals. Take care of yourself. Maintain your focus and elevate. Bye.
All right. Before we go on, I'm going to go ahead and do another drawing for the Pie Point giveaway from the last month. Come on, Ad. And good luck, everyone.
I got a soda.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, before I go on this wheel, hold on, before I forget. The drawing on this one is a box of 12 mini mint chocolate moon pies. Let's see who will get this box. Good luck. Is Lindsay Ann in the chat? And I don't see her name when I put that. Lindsay Ann, are you here in the chat? Remember, when I do these 5 point giveaways, you have to be in the chat to win. Calling 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will remove it and go with another drawing. Shuffle. Good luck. Another call for Lindsay Ann. Are you here? Big money, no whammies. Yeah, you're right about that. And she's still not here. All right, so let me just remove all of these at this time. There was a total of 81 names on the wheel, Aaron. Still going for the mint moon pie. Pammy, are you here? And her name's not coming up. Pammy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and remove. All right, let's see what's next. Who's going to be the winner this time? Let's see if Sandy Kirk, are you still here? Sandy Kirk, are you still here? Her name is showing up, so let's see if she's in here. Sandy Kirk, are you still here? You are the winner if you're here of a box of 12 moon pies, mint chocolate. We're staying for the Roman Warriors music with the wheel spin. Oh. Sandy, are you here? Sandy Kirk. Sandy Kirk. Last and final call. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is, yeah, she still comes up, but she's not in the chat. So I'm not sure if she left, because usually if you leave, it's still in there. All right, let's go again. Passports and pizza pies, are you still here?
Yes, she's there.
Yes.
Oh, the big
She
yes.
says, I am here, stop the wheel.
She's like, give me the chocolate.
All right, so I'm not sure if you saw it, Kate. You are the winner of Mint Chocolate Moon Pies Minis 12 count. Congratulations. So, the winners of the Pie Point giveaway I do every month. So remember, those I do give a 12 count box away. Usually get 3 to 4 depending on how many flavors I can get, and I usually do 1 flavor of each. So don't forget, the first in the chat to comment in the chat before I go live or when I go live, your name gets on the Pie Point wheel. And then if you're the first one to comment on any video, whether it's a live or if it's a pre-recorded, and even if I do a premiere, like this past weekend I did a premiere, so there's 2 names going on there because I had the first one in the chat for the premiere and one who was the first to comment in the chat. So make sure you check that out every time I do a video, because yes, you do get a Pie Point, and it only takes once. And I've seen that happen a lot. So let me go ahead and stop sharing that. And now that you're here, Mike.
Yes.
What is going on in your channel, and what you have as far as your channel? And I'm going to put your information in the descriptions below, because I wasn't sure if you're about to make it or not. So yeah. I'm going to add the name to the information in the description bars with your YouTube channel. So what platforms do you usually source for that you sell?
Well, I do a lot of word of ear and word of mouth, a lot of driving around, a lot of looking. I got a lot of friends looking around on the curb and stuff for me.
Facebook Market.
And Facebook Market does a lot of my sourcing. So it's whatever doesn't run. A lot of scrap piles have been driving around doing the garage sales, and we wish we had the truck, because I've seen about 3 different motors, a couple different snow blowers, and a bunch of push mowers, and 1 riding lawnmower I've seen. So those are all the things that right now I'm looking for. Just like any broke down snowmobiles, this right now is the time to buy them. Yeah. Snowmobiles, snow blowers, stuff like that.
I've seen a lot of videos where when I first started watching some of the YouTube, and this one guy had a van where he literally went everywhere that was trash day, and it was amazing on the stuff he finds.
Yeah, we used to.
Go ahead.
We used to go every trash day in the neighborhoods around us. Tuesdays for Oregon. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesdays for South or West Madison up here. So
yeah, we were doing when we first started.
We were doing trash picking and dumpster diving and all that stuff.
Yeah, we were. Like when we first started, I have a lot of trash picking videos, and then a couple dumpster diving ones. Yeah. But then I just kind of got more into the thrift stores and garage sales.
Do y'all still do dumpster diving?
No,
not really.
I got too nervous about it, so now I just kind of watch other people and kind of get my fix through them, because I was just too nervous about it.
Well, dumpster diving is kind of like pallet pirating in Madison. If you pallet pirate, you know what I'm talking about, then you know it's kind of a fine line, and there's a lot of places.
Some places
who frown on it.
Yeah.
Right. So, but just like in dumpster diving, some of the states it's illegal to do it.
Yeah, and that's why it was a little nerve-wracking for me, because I wasn't sure which places allowed it, which places didn't, and I was just like, it's too.
Like, I don't want to go to jail and jump inside this dumpster. Really,
overwhelming. And I was like, nah.
Dawn's channel, hello, and welcome. Good morning. It's good to see you. Also, Gina says I'm having. She has to go. Bye, everyone. Hope everyone has a wonderful day and a productive one at that. Thank you so much, Gina. And if you do have contents on your channel, don't forget to drop that in the chat before you leave so that everybody can check to make sure they're still subscribed to you. Sandy says, oh, I was in the kitchen. That's okay, Sandy. I got you covered. I'm going to send you a little care package.
And I do have 2 riding lawnmower videos coming up here soon. Some diagnostics on what you can do really quick just on the side of the road if it's worth you grabbing if you're new at trying to rebuild on some of these engine type projects.
Mm-hmm.
And riding lawnmowers are hot right now. What's that?
Do you turn around and then sell them?
Yeah, last year I picked up 2 for free, and I already have the 2 videos of the diagnosing. I had to invest just a very little bit of money into each of them, less than a day to get them both running, and they sold immediately within 24 hours of posting for hundreds of dollars.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was last week.
So I'm already up about $800-900.
That is awesome.
After 2 sales of 2 free junk riding lawnmowers.
Yeah.
People always get rid of them because they don't know what to do with them.
What's that?
I was just saying hello to Dad's Vintage Garage, and Kevin said I'm leaving. So Kevin, have a good day. Good to see you. Welcome. And also have a good day. Don't work too hard. No channel videos, but I am on Instagram. There you go. Get you on Instagram. I am a reseller who sells everything from jewelry, clothing. She always has different auctions as well. So check out her channel if you're wanting to look up some stuff for auctions. She does them on a pretty regular basis. So if you're not subscribed to her, check it out. And make sure you check out her what she does on her channel with all these auctions that she does. The Quirky Reseller. That's an interesting name. I like that. Different. So what is it you do mostly on your channel, Mike?
Just mostly just work on motors, and then I like to test drive the stuff. I like to go on, trail rides. I like to drive around property. I like to push my limits a little bit. I just really like to ride things and build the stuff, and I do a lot of commentary on it. I try to bring a comical aspect to the whole situations that I'm in.
So I have to ask, because when I first saw y'all videos, when y'all first started coming out, it seemed like you were either always in a cast or a brace on your foot. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm already handicapped. I only have one, I'm missing one of my legs.
Right.
And lost about 20 years ago or so. But ever since then, I rehabbed by buying, I think I bought 2 or 3 crotch rockets, street bikes at the time, about 2 months after I was out of the hospital. And ever since then, I've broke every single bone in my body multiple times, and I keep going for it just because I love to go fast. I love the thrill. I just love the thrill of doing something you shouldn't be doing on a motorized machine at very high speeds.
So after the last 2 accidents was where he broke his arm, fractured his arm, and
I had the 2 over the winter. So I fractured my arm in 6 spots in the winter, and then just here after the snow went away, I broke my fibia, cracked it, clean break fibia, and then fractured ankle and 2 clean broke through ribs. And that was right after snow went away on the exact same snowmobile that I wiped out in the winter.
So now he is not allowed to do any, fast test driving unless he's wearing his gear. So he has a helmet and a chest pad and a back.
Chest plate, back plate, shoulder blades, all that stuff.
Like if he's going slow, I don't mind. That's fine.
If I'm just doing work.
Yeah, like I'll ride on the back of the 4-wheeler while we cruise around the property, nice and slow. But if he's doing any fast test driving, he's got to wear his gear.
Yeah, if I'm doing wheelie stuff like that, then I gotta
come back to that in a very minute here. Jarhead says he's got to leave, but thank you so much, and it's good to see you as always. Sandy says this weekend we got sidewalk sales in the city. That is awesome. And what's good about that is that everybody's actually starting to get back into some kind of normalcy, which is an awesome thing. Amber is a nervous wreck. Yeah, you're right about that.
For sure.
I remember watching a video. I think you were actually on a live, and y'all made a comment about you and your videos of you should be, when all these are happening, you never have your GoPro on or your camera on to film these. So why don't you do that every time you go out?
I don't know. I guess it's just the curse. In the winter, it was a curse. I crashed here at the property and I didn't have it on, and that's because I had a buddy come over or something. It was more of a whim of the moment. And then I like to go out and kind of feel out the trails before I start riding, which is a mistake I have realized that I made. And I should have had the the camera on because I was just cooking. You know, I was full board out there, across some straight fields. You couldn't see nothing. The trail wasn't groomed, so it was just powder everywhere. And the next thing I'm looking at the sky, and I'm 6 feet in the air.
Yeah.
You know, the ditch up between 2 fields that you couldn't see because the snow was so high.
Yeah.
Right.
So now that's another rule.
And that's another rule. The
camera needs to be on.
Yep. And I felt like hot dog in my 4-wheeler the other day, so I put the camera on, and I'm gonna be putting probably that in the beginning or the ending of the lawnmower videos. I'm just kind of ripping arse around here pretty good. So you'll see some faster stuff. Some of my other videos on it, I was really slow because, you know, I had a broken leg. So I really couldn't. Hot dog, I tied a rope to the clutch or to the shifter, so I was able to shift with my hand instead of my foot.
Right.
You know, things like that.
I'll ask you the same question I asked Amber at the beginning. With y'all two both being sourcing, and y'all keep y'all inventory separate, what is the main go-to item that you always look for when you go out sourcing?
I'm always looking for the big dollar score. The running the big dollar score or the small big huge dollar score. She sees the score in everything. All the stuff, you know, that everyone will buy or people don't think anyone will buy.
Right.
She's got a knack for it. She knows that this little piece of lettuce dog is worth $70 and it's like this little figure. But I look at the box, we found a box of power tools, cordless at garage sales in Milwaukee's. $3 I had on a 3 multi-charger, and then in the box there was more chargers and a drill. So I offered them very low price, and that right there box alone is $100.
Right.
With all the Milwaukee power tools. But I like the free scores. I like the nothing to $500, $600, $700, $800, $900 within a couple of days. That's more my thing. It's
right.
And that's what gets me going. Every time I do it, I'm still amazed at myself that I can just turn something that I got for nothing into hundreds of dollars in a day. You know,
and so is there any one, as people call it, the grail of something you've been looking for or on the hunt for that you hope to get one day?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't pulled out a free motorcycle yet. So I've pulled out a couple of free mopeds. I've pulled out a couple of free smaller motor, you know, like toy motorcycles with motors and stuff, but not full size.
Right.
My biggest score of this past winter was a 2009 Arctic Cat F8 snowmobile, which is worth about $3,000 to $4,000 used. And I traded a vintage snowmobile that I had less than $200 into for it, and then put a couple $100 into that and sold that for thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Right after the winter stopped. Yeah. So I turned in $100 into thousands of dollars within a month.
That's a good plan to have, always having something like that to be flipping. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I souped up in my videos, you can see I souped up an old vintage snowmobile. And then I traded that vintage snowmobile for the new snowmobile that needed work.
Right.
And then I did the work.
Don't forget to put your link to your channel in the chat for those who may not have been subscribed to you yet, or we have a lot of new people that always come in the morning show, to be able to put your channel link in there so they can go and subscribe to you and check out your channel and your videos and your content. Also, everyone, don't forget to put your link in the chat because of the fact that we want to make sure that we have everyone to check out and make sure they're subscribed to you. So do that as well. If you have any special events coming up, drop those in the link, especially if you have the thumbnails made up for them. That way everybody can go in and set their reminders. So what I'm going to do is, because it is getting to the point where I see my numbers are dropping and it is getting close to the 2-hour mark, and I don't want to keep up too much of Amber and Mike's time, but I graciously appreciate both of them coming on and coming to join the morning show. Remembering every day is a new guest, and I won't put their names in until the morning of or before, right as we get started. So I do have Amber's information. I'm going to get Mike's information so I can make sure to put that in the chat as well. So make sure you do that as well. Let's see. Everybody's putting a link in. What is your screen name anyway for your YouTube channel?
It's Flipping Mike. Here, I'll put it in the chat since Amber.
No, you can't do it on this one because I'm on the StreamYard. I'd have to do it from YouTube.
I have no clue how this works. That's hard.
Yeah, I just want to make sure
that my own videos.
I can go grab it quick.
But Flipping Mike is FL. Oh, here you go. She's got it. Oh, you're just gonna put a link in there?
Yeah, I was just gonna grab the link quick.
All right.
I know.
Yeah, so we can make sure we get it in.
James put it in there.
And I'll add it to the description after the video. Yeah. I just want to make sure we get it to where everybody can make sure they're subscribed to you, because this is at the point where I'm going to end the show, but I want to make sure everybody puts their links in the chat, but also get your chance to put yours in as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to you first, and then I'll talk a little bit more about what we have going on. What I want to do in this portion is, before everybody leaves, go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about your channels, what you have going on for the week, any special events that you may have with videos coming out that you want them to check up on. And while you do that, I'll pull up the link if I can get it before you get done.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay. So, oh my gosh, cat.
There's a cat.
Hello.
Oh, look how pretty.
So, every Monday I have my You Might Be a Reseller If video. So that'll be coming out this afternoon. I will be finishing that one up for today. And then on Wednesday, I'm hoping for the garage sale videos. I do have one ready, prepared for Wednesday. And remember that I'll be doing the giveaways during those videos. So, yeah, You Might Be Reseller Ifs on Monday, garage sales Wednesday. And then we're hoping on Saturdays, we're going to continue doing the live garage sales. It's been a lot of fun.
Yes, I don't think this Saturday, but the next coming up Saturday, we will be doing the live garage sale.
But yeah,
again.
The main event on my channel is definitely those giveaways, because I'm going to do them for the rest of the summer. So there's going to be.
They have to go and watch your live when you do the upload it on Wednesdays, right?
Yep, you have to get yourself entered on Wednesdays. And then when we do the live, you got to be in the chat to win, because last time people didn't claim their prizes.
Right.
So, yeah. Yep. So every Wednesday, get yourself entered. You'll have the details will be in that video on how to get entered, and then come to the live and win your prize.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
My channel will be doing.
What's that?
I'll just say, Mike, go ahead and talk about your channel and anything else.
All right. And I'll be doing, as I said, a couple of the diagnostics on these riding lawnmowers. So if you're interested in doing something like that and you have the means to pick one up on the side of the road, I'll be putting these next 2 videos out, which are pretty simple diagnostics to find out if it's just a simple fix or if it's something a little more than what you can handle.
Right.
So the simple fix diagnostics are coming up, and those are mainly starter solenoids. And I have 2 videos for that.
Cool.
And then hopefully I'll have some more riding and
maybe
4-wheeling videos. I know I did. I want to do a night video on the new 4-wheeler that I was just doing the remodel on, because I put a whole bunch of lights on it and everything, and I want to attach some flags to it and see what kind of response I get with that.
Oh,
yep. And cool. I keep telling him that he needs to start doing a couple of lives here and there too.
Yes, I'm gonna start trying to do lives.
Set up maybe a time for him to do some lives to get to know people a little more.
Maybe I'll do some lives from the garage or something and see if I have a couple of machines out there and do a question and answering of my knowledge on these, and see if I can help someone. If you got some junk in your garage that you haven't had running for a while and you want to try to figure out what the deal is with that, I might be able to troubleshoot and help you do it yourself for pennies.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say hello and welcome Flippin' Flipperson. Hello, and welcome.
I always love saying that name.
Actually, if you look at Amber's link on the Alt Country Sales, she did put Mike's link in the area. There it is. That way you can get it, and also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Also, don't forget that today at 5 o'clock, every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, is the Monday Fun Day Bingo Night. It is free to play. You just pick your 5 numbers, 1 through 75. You put them in the chat. We write them down and write them in the chat, and you write them down, and then we copy and paste it on our end, which my co-host that does that with me every Monday is Thrifty Junker. If y'all may know her as Dina. And what we do is she copies and pastes the numbers, and we verify when you say bingo in the chat. And then I have 20 bags with items in it. It can be anything from moon pies to jewelry to donations that I get from other people who send me donations. So don't forget that. And then tomorrow, we should be finishing round 3 of the Holla Dollar Money in Motion. And if we do so, we crown the winner. And if Pam is in the chat, we'll go ahead and finish that one with her as well to see if she holds the title and keeps it as a champion, or does the new winner take it from her. And if that's the case, if we have time, we'll start a whole new round, which will be round 4. And in the videos that I do have a video in case if you have not seen it yet and you're interested to know how it works. We do have a lot of new people that's been coming in every day when we do it on every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern here on this channel. Please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out, and also make sure you hit the notifications so you don't miss out on those as well. Also, I just saw 2 hip chicks, Dawn and Mary, come in. Hello, and welcome, because Dawn and Victoria are my co-hosts for the 2 Holla Dollars that we do every Tuesday and Thursday. Come get frustrated with 55 ball. Yeah, exactly. Last couple of times, 55 would not come out, and when it did, it finally would. Yeah.
That's funny.
Certain numbers just don't come out for some reason until the end. So we have fun with it, and that's what's about it. On the bingo night, it has nothing to do with eBay, whatever platforms and things like that. It's just a matter of coming in enjoying yourself, having fun. So that's what we do every Monday night at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then again on Wednesdays, I do the Hump Day auction at 3 p.m. Eastern with my co-hosts, which is Susanna's Chronicle and Miss Ivy, which is Miss Nancy. That is Brandon's, the Lego Man of the Midwest's mom. Those are the permanent co-hosts we do every Wednesday. And then every other Saturday, like this Saturday, we'll be having the Royal Auction, which is with Queen Cleopatra. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification so you don't miss out on any of those. And until we say later, again, before we end the show, like I always say before we end, don't forget to drop your links in the chat so that everybody can check to make sure they not only subscribe to you, but that you hit the notifications as well. And like I always say before I hit each and every show as well, link is at the top if you would like to come in for a little bit and talk behind the scenes and after the video is over with. You're more than welcome to come in and talk to us. And so I'll talk to you too after the show's over. And as I say before we end each show, love always. Love is always free. Please, please, please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a fabulous and blessed day. And until we meet into another chat, later.
Bye.
Bye.